Hello world, welcome back to the Razor RC. We've got a brand new vehicle we are going to be taking a look at today. This is the brand new team associated Reflex 14MT. So this is a 1/14 scale four-wheel drive monster truck. Just came out I think like today, so super excited to be able to take a look at this. We'll see what's new. Blue and green body, front LEDs, wheelie bar, new tires, metal diff ring and pinion gear, so that's pretty cool. I think the old one that this is based off, the Reflex 14B, which I also have, it's a little 1/14 scale race buggy, is pretty much very similar to this vehicle. It looks like, I think that one had plastic ring and pinion gear, so this one is metal, which is nice. 12mm drive hexes. So yeah, what else is there to say about this? Retails for I think $220 if I remember correctly. There are a bunch of optional parts, aluminum shocks, wheel hexes, nice little adjusters, sway bars, adjustable turnbuckles and stuff like that. It does come in two versions, one with a battery and charger, and then this one, which is the standalone vehicle. You obviously need to provide your own battery and charger. Any other information here on the side? Doesn't look like it there. And then over here, it is made in Taiwan. So yeah, Team Associate stuff. The good stuff is made in Taiwan, in my opinion. All their race kits tend to be made there, whereas their R-Tars tend to be built in China. So I think quality tends to be a little bit better, and the price does tend to be a little bit higher as well. But yeah, let's take a look inside the box. Okay, we got everything out of the box. Quick look at the radio. This is the XP120 from Team Associate. Not my favorite radio, I'll be honest. I think this is below average, but we'll see. We'll definitely try it out and see if they made any changes to that, but my experiences with those, not the greatest. There's a little manual. Nice little package with a lot of extras, so it looks like different, I don't know if these are like inserts for wheel hex hubs or something. Looks like little spacers, different plastic under tray, maybe bumper guard, more shock cap. So yeah, a lot of little extras here. Maybe these are more for the optional parts, different wing mounts. So yeah, I see a little bag of extras, body clips of course. Here's the manual, looks like a battery strap, T-wrench, some servo horns as well, and a battery strap. So there's a manual. Looks like a lot of little extras, a bind plug that you may need if you ever want to rebind your receiver to your radio. And then the body, here's the vehicle, very reminiscent of the rival MT10 V2, pretty much just a scaled down version of that body. I like that body style a lot. The blue and green and white styling is pretty attractive as well, so I like that. A really nice little body. Here is the truck itself. So it is not the same as the Reflex 14B. Brand new battery tray. Looks like a brand new battery strap mount as well. It is got a little bit of a different look to it. The diff, kind of center diff, does stick out a little bit, so it does have a center differential. Arms are extended over the buggy version. Tires obviously different, big rival MT10 looking tires. Wheelie bar, like they said, it is adjustable. Looks like hex hardware mostly throughout, yeah, all the way throughout, so probably 1.5mm hexes throughout. LED lights here in front, that's pretty cool. Composite shocks all the way around, adjustable body post, which is nice, center drive shaft, and then yeah, they did kind of cram in the electronics here, so a lot different than the 14B. They got the ESC on its side, the little servo here with the integrated servo saver on the servo horn. Here's the on-off switch for the motor. So yeah, this thing I believe is 2S capable. I don't think you can run this on 3S, I can't remember, but yeah, should be more than fast enough. This platform is really, really good, quite durable, never had too many issues with my Reflex. Here's my 14B, as you can see. I do have a fairly upgraded vehicle, so this is not exactly the same as a Reflex, but did make changes, and yeah, so some other niceties, the aluminum Ackerman bar, hinge pin braces. I think they're all plastic throughout, which should be okay on a small vehicle like this. But yeah, a very nice looking vehicle, definitely one of the higher quality vehicles out there. Obviously a little bit more expensive than your typical 14 scale, but I think you get what you pay for. And so yeah, let's take this thing out and drive it for the first time. All right, a little 2S pack plugged in here. Trying it out. Did calibrate the ESC and set the steering dual rate properly. Let's pull trigger. Very smooth power delivery. Yeah, this radio still got a bit of that, like, maybe it's the ESC. They set the punch pretty low on these things, so you don't get that like whew, instantaneous power hit, but makes it easier to drive, especially in loose traction. Tires feel great. Suspension feels soft but excellent. Center diff definitely helps control the vehicle a bit. Front rear diffs feel like they're basically empty. So they say they're sealed differentials, but in my experience they don't really have a gasket around the ring gear, so I don't know if that's changed now that they got metal. Okay, metal ring and pinion gears. So brakes are crazy strong. Kind of a rival MT10 trademark, rival MT8 trademark. They have very strong brakes. So I do have a video that is pretty popular among the rival MT10 community about how to soften the brakes with the stock radio. It's called How to Hack Your ESC for Better Brakes or something like that. I'll have a link in the description below where you can click on that, but I will probably do that with this as well. But fun little truck. It actually drives quite well. Totally different than the Reflex, even though they're the same basic platform. Just because it's a monster truck, the big tires, it's actually quite stable for like a little monster truck. I mean, one thing Team Associated knows how to do is tune their vehicles. Let's try a little pavement here. That was full throttle. Suspension wise, it does need some work with the let's see if we can flip this. No, you're not gonna be able to self-fight that. But yeah, Team Associated, for those who don't know, make race kits primarily, so they do have that element and crawler line, and they make, you know, RTR bashers like this. The great little truck. Actually, it drives quite well. I'd say out of all the 1/14 scale monster trucks I have, this drives the best for sure. And it's a lot of it's just tires, center diff, make it handle way better than your typical vehicle. The suspension is actually, you know, firm but not hard, and reasonably hooked up. It's small. Usually the main problem you have with like these little cars is that they tend to be hard to drive because they're small. They flip over easily. Maybe you can't get the power down if the tires aren't that good, but tires are awesome. So while they call this the Reflex 14B, they could have easily called it the mini rival, maybe like a rival MT14 or something like that. So it drives like a proper little mini race truck. Awesome. You know, this is pretty good, I gotta say. A lot of fun. Not super fast, you know, probably 25 or something, but actually quite entertaining. Little pocket rocket, you can store in your backpack or whatever. Carry it on your bike and ride your bike somewhere, and a little wheelie action there. Just needs a little dip tuning, I think. That'll help, and then yeah, that'll be pretty good, I think. Maybe I'll just stick like, fill it halfway with some like million weight or something so it doesn't leak out. I don't know. We'll tear apart the diffs and see if they really are sealed. They claim they're sealed, but they said that about the Reflex 14B. In my opinion, it's not really sealed. So there you have it. Reflex 14MT. Servo is decent, you know, fast enough, torquey enough for a little car like this. Tires are excellent, really hooked up, and just a great little car. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon, and thanks for watching.